Boom, baby. Boom. Rise and shine. This is a special edition of the Morning Marijuana Motivation Time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky, saying every morning I get up and I'm blessed to share words with you. But this morning I was like, enough of my beard all in your face. You won't even see my ego or my front face this morning. I wanted to read to you guys and talk about reading. It's fundamental, but also about mindset. See, I've been talking about Saint Psychology for a while now. I've been bringing it up because I wanted to take the show to a new level where people are reading and getting the most out of the words that I'm saying. See, I was brought up in the college system for psychology or through psychology, and that's what my degree's in. So let's just jump in it and see if this makes sense to you. My work is part of a tradition in psychology that shows the power of people's beliefs. These may be beliefs we're aware of or unaware of, but they strongly affect what we want or whether we succeed in getting it. This tradition also shows how changing people's beliefs, even the simplest beliefs, can have profound effects. And that's what I'm really after. Everyone has a belief system. And most of us, like I was saying yesterday, are unaware or aware of what's going on. And that's psychology. It's a simple book that you can read. In this book, you'll learn how a simple belief about yourself, a belief we discovered in our research, guides a large part of our life. In fact, it permeates every part of our life. I love this word, permeates. It's like it means pervasive. It's throughout your whole life. Much of what you think of as your personality actually grows out of this mindset. Much of what may be, it's really hard to read through the screen, preventing you from fulfilling your potential growth out of it. So what I wanted to talk about was that make use of their lives, or suddenly understand that greatness is science, art, business, and you understand your mate, your boss, your friends, your kids. You'll see how to unleash your potential in your children's. Okay, very easy to read if you're looking at it. But in this book, I'm talking about your idea and your mindset will set apart your life for the rest of your life. I guess I can't do it without the Saint Psychology. When you are in a certain type of mindset, when you've already set your mind to a belief, it's really hard to undo a belief. We get convinced, and it's sort of like religious, that this is our conviction, that the thought that we had or the belief system that we've developed is the only belief system that we can have. And what's a blessing about this book is that it explains that no book has ever explained the mindset and shown people how to make use of it in their lives. And that's what I wanted you guys to do, is to make use of your mindset in your life. To change your mind will be to change your life. And that was the best part of books. All these people took their time to write about things that will help you in your life. It's not easy for people to develop their new mindset without an introduction to new data. And these books were someone sitting down and contemplating and regurgitating and making all their stuff an actual belief. So I knew somebody would call. I would try to put on my airplane mode, but that's how it happened. Why do people defer? And we were talking about this morning was that men don't have. I'm going to talk about men because I'm a man. That how do we process our own psychology? One of the memes that I saw was a man was reaching out, help, I'm having trouble in my mindset. And the guy was putting up a high five, and he high-fived the guy while he was drowning and said, suck it up, pussy. And I was thinking, that's the mentality that we have, is that you're supposed to tough it out. Well, I would like for you to think it out. There are so many cool books and things that we can read to make sure that our mindset is set properly. And that's what I wanted to talk about this morning. Is this isn't easy stuff. This isn't something that's going to just happen overnight. This is something that I take my time on and I read. Part of it's to calm down my mind. The other part is to get a new mindset. Information is power, and knowledge is power, and all these things are going to help you get through whatever you're going through. So growing through. So each one of us has a mindset. Each one of us has a belief, and in our systems, we can test our belief systems to knowledge. And that was the best part. I'd like to talk about the ancient Iraqis. Most people don't know this, but what is that? Not the ancient Sumerians. What was that? Mesopotamians. Anyway, back in the days, No, it was in Iran. What's the capital of Iran? Hold on. Tight. Hold on. Damascus. Yes. And in Damascus, they would gather everyone's thoughts, right? And all the intelligent people that they could find around the world, and they would test their thoughts to a hypothesis. And this developed the scientific experiment of, I have an idea, I have to have a hypothesis about it, and then there has to be a conclusion, and that you could run the test too, and that the conclusion would come out the same. Each one of us has to test our thoughts. We have to test our beliefs and test our mindset and put it up against other people. This isn't a book club, but I wouldn't mind you to get a book and read with someone. I've been collecting a lot of books. I have a lot of books here. We're going to get a whole book report for the whole week, but part of this was for people to have Saint Psychology, is to open up their belief system and be willing to have a jury of their peers talk about it. Most people, they gather around people with the same thoughts. I wanted you to expand your thoughts, and that's one of the reasons I travel, is to test my ideas, my will, and my spirit to the world. You know, how do I get along with people around the world, and how do I get along with myself? My belief system, my mindset will dictate how those relationships come about. So this is your morning marijuana motivation, but more importantly, this is for you to set your psychology straight. So it's Saint Psychology for a reason. I grew up and studied in psychology. I will pick out certain chapters that are better than others, but I wanted people to check themselves. You know, what kind of belief systems do I believe in, and why are they my belief systems? And then you're starting to think with Saint Psychology. So that's your morning marijuana motivation. I hope you're blessed from and not stressed, and this is going to be your blessing for the rest of the day. So like Saintsgiving, we sprinkle our halo on top of their heads and light them up. And that's your morning marijuana motivation without the mota. So I hope you're blessed for the rest of the day. Peace and love. I hope you share this. Saintsgiving, that's what saints do. And talk to your friends about books. Talk to them about beliefs, and talk to them about mindset. Peace and love as always. And chigatan.